Good day guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. So in the previous episode we baled up and finished our harvesting of our grass field here, and we've been left with 2 grass bales because I didn't quite figure out that the baler could only do a certain amount when it comes to the wrapping. So I've just got these 2 random grass bales, but we do still have some bales for silage, which is good. It means we can sell those eventually. They're only fermenting 30% right now. So what are we going to do? I think today's episode, first of all, we want to check the used market. And of course there's the lawnmower that we bought at over half price. But we want to get into some production. We need to start making other income. So I think a greenhouse is going to do us quite good here, and this one is only 10,000, and that's going to produce the most for us. Now the question is, where do we put it on our land, because we have got the most uneven piece of terrain here. You can see the greenhouse is kind of half in the hill, and we also don't want to lose too much of our own grass fields as well, so a little bit tricky as to where to put it. So you see here it's kind of in the hill quite a bit. If I put it there, I'm going to lose a lot of my grass as well. I don't want to do that, because if we're only getting 7 or 8 bales per harvest, we want to keep as much as possible. I think here might be okay. If I can just do it without losing much of our grass and come back as far as possible, that's pretty good. So 10,500 euros. We need to get into the habit of saying euros. And we're going to need a water tanker for that. We don't want a huge water tanker at this stage, but we do want one that's capable of carrying a certain amount. I think this one's perfect. 7,500 litres for a full tank. So we'll jump into the tractor here and we'll go off down to the store. We'll pick up our new trailer, and then we'll find out where we can fill that up. We don't want to be paying to fill it up. There's plenty of water on the map, so we'll use what's around, and we'll just have to go for a little scenic drive and find out where we can grab all the good stuff from. So we don't need the front load attached. We'll just cruise on down and we'll pick up our new tools. Better chuck the lights on. It's a little bit late in the year now. Very dark morning. Well, there she is, all nice and shiny, straight off the shop floor. Beautiful piece of kit. So have a look at the map here. There's nothing up towards where we are in terms of our field, but there is a very large river right next to us pretty much, so we just need to find a little spot that we can reverse our tractor in. So we'll go and park up over here, I think, and we'll run out. We'll walk along the water's edge and we'll see if there's a nice little spot where we can get the tractor in and out without getting stuck, hopefully. We don't want to have to call a tow truck at this stage. We can't really afford it. It's a little bit steep around here. This part looks okay. I think we'll just about get up and down. So we'll bring it over and we'll have a look at that. Might need to change. We'll just have to see how it looks when we're backing in, because backing in's easy, but driving back out is not as easy. If we get stuck, we're not going to be in good shape here. So there's quite a few spots here actually. And there's also a lot of rugged terrain. I think we'll go in over here and we'll just be careful not to knock the trees. We don't want to scratch up the new trailer just yet. But that looks okay to me. Actually, just a little bit more to the right. If this isn't going to work. It's too steep there. A little bit more just to the left of that furthest tree. No, That looks like a good spot for us to be going in. It's all about getting back out. As you can see, the back tyres are off the floor here. Yeah, she's pretty steep, but we're in. But are we going to get back out? That's the main thing. So it's going to take a few loads, so I'll chuck a time lapse on and we'll fill up our greenhouse. Here we go, we've got the first load of water up, so we'll open up the doors for the first time and we'll get inside and we'll take a look at what we can produce here. So we need to see what the best prices are, because we are playing on hard, and lettuce is always the most promising, I believe. Tomatoes, strawberries and tomatoes, those are no-go for me. I think we're going to stick with the lettuce and we'll get that activated, and that will start producing lettuce, which means we are going to need to invest in a pallet fork and a flatbed trailer as well at some point. So the best price is in February, so hopefully we've got a few pallets by then. We've got 3 months to get that up together and see what we can sell. So we can see there we're going to need a few more truckloads of water carried up. So we better go around and we'll see where the best spot is to pick up water. We don't have to go back to that same spot again, because there's other places a little bit closer. Now they'll do a wall ride there. We're not playing Tony Hawk's, we're playing Farming Simulator. weather's not looking too good for us, but we don't really have much to do in terms of work on our own field. So I think once we get rid of this last load of water, we can maybe take a look into getting a contract going. Just having a little look around the inside of the tractor while we duck out of the rain here. A nice piece of machinery, this one. It's not the flashiest of pieces, but she does the job. She gets us around, and so far the only problem, well, she's a bit messy right now, but so far the only issue that I've got with her is that she can't handle running our two mowers at the same time. So I do wonder if it's possibly time to think about getting rid of maybe one of them. We can run the back one quite well, which is obviously going to make the job faster. Or do we try running the front mower with the baler at the same time? But I don't know if we've got the horsepower for that, especially as she's in dire need of a service as well, which is going to cost us a few €1,000. But that's just all part of it. So here we are at the greenhouse. See how we're doing with the water. Yeah, we're over 3/4 full, so this should be the last load. And we've already got some lettuce being made. So we'll drop this off, and then we'll maybe have a look into getting ourselves into a bit of contracting work. I don't want to make it too repetitive though, so I just have to see what's available in the contract menu. Well, we're approaching our field here, coming up to field number 33, where we are going to do a quick fertilizing job. We've been to the store and we're loaded up fully with fertilizer in the spreader. Yeah, we'll do this quick job, and it is pretty miserable weather here, but you know, we're in the tractor, so we're not going to get wet, and hopefully the rain, it looks like it's cleaning the tractor for us, which saves us another job. So we'll get into it and start spreading. Looks like we're might need to get a little bit closer to the outside edge. Just chuck up the old map here. Yeah, we're a bit far off. I do like to flick in and out with that map there just to make sure I'm doing a good job, but we don't have to be too thorough because it's not our own field, so that benefits us. Finished. We've done a fairly thorough job. Might have missed a few spots in the middle here and there, but not too bad. And it looks like we're 93% finished, so let's just be careful of this tree here. Yeah, so we just have a little bit of an annoying slither to do up the very side of this field, but we shouldn't have to do too much of it. We're already 93% finished. Yeah, we didn't do too bad actually. There won't be a lot more here to do. And I think I might check the contracts page again, just to see, no job done, just to see if there is another quick fertilizing job we can do, because they're definitely worth it. There we go, 6,600 for that. And it only took me about, what, 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. So field 47 needs fertilizing, and I mean that's like 2 fields across from us, so we might as well do that. It's a reasonable sized field, it won't take long at all. Just have a look to see what kind of crop that is. It's not oat, it's not potato, so it must be barley. It is barley indeed. So we'll head over there, we'll get that fertilised up, and then I think we might call it a day. Like, we'll go and have a rest at least. I don't think there's much else that we can be doing today. So let's get on over there, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Approaching the end of that, 85% complete already, so that's good news for us. It doesn't take long, especially a nice short little field. It's just real quick, easy money, and we've still got plenty of fertilizer in the hopper left for us to use on our own field. There we go, 47 finished. That's good for us, and I'll go the proper way home this time, not through that factory there. We'll just collect our earnings, 3,800. Which is that one pretty much pays for the service that we did on the tractor, so it's always good to make the money back, and probably gives us a little bit extra in our pocket as well. Certainly the other field that we did pays for a lot of the expenses today. To save the episode getting a little bit repetitive and tiresome and boring, I am probably going to go ahead and I'm just going to do heaps of contracts and field work at my own field, sell some silage, and I might just cut back to, episode 4 might just be once we've progressed a little bit. I'm not going to buy much more in terms of machinery and anything like that, but I want to save up some money, and then I'll bring us back when we're ready to purchase something. Yeah, we're back at the farm. We don't really have anywhere to store our tools and whatnot, so we'll just put stuff wherever it kind of looks tidy-ish. Now we'll go park the tractor up, and we'll take a look at our silage bales, see if anything has made much of a change with that. Nope, not really. So we'll shut the machine down, and we'll call that the end of the episode. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because there's going to be plenty more of this coming.